Okay.
Took my next pick, boy.
Sick event. It's July 10th to the 14th. The first day is kind of like their practice round. So I think that's usually on a Thursday. If you get out there, that's the day they're most like signing autographs and stuff. But I've only ever pulled up on the boat to the 17th hole. I think it's the 17th hole. And
Yeah, it is the 17th.
You park the boat, and I feel like that's the better way to go because it's kind of more exclusive.
Yeah, it is, dude. And you're right there on the beach. It fills up. Everybody's partying.
We are drafting Reno Events, snake draft style. We're going to do 4 rounds. You have to draft a concert or a comedian coming to town in 2024. We're going to get right into it, but it's kind of a fun, competitive way for us to tell you our favorite events and why. Make sure you watch till the end so you can comment who wins or which board is most appealing. I'm Jack. These are my friends Brandon and Jordan. Guys, you write a number down between 1 and 100.
Yep, I got my number.
Got my number as well.
What do you got? I got 37.
I got 31.
Yeah, 56.
Brandon's playing the middle. All right, I'm sandwiched. 8. What'd you have?
31.
31?
Yep.
What pick you want?
So I'm taking the first pick.
Taking the first pick?
First pick.
All right, I'll take the third.
I guess that means I got number 2.
You will choose the second pick.
You got it.
All right, so I get to start.
Yeah, what do you got?
Hands down, best event in Reno, in my opinion, has got to be the Rib Cook-Off. The food there is amazing. They always have concerts going. The drinks are great. It's not too expensive. It really brings a lot of people together. You're down there in the Nugget, Sparks, Victorian Avenue area. And
Yeah, that's a good area.
I think most people just like to eat. I think we can all agree on that. So it's a real fun place to be.
Yeah, and you got people coming from like Texas and Memphis. I didn't realize how big it was. Did a little bit of research on it for this video, but yeah, there's people coming from all over the country. Super sick. All right, Brandon.
Yeah, so with the second overall pick, I would have to go with the Reno Rodeo.
Interesting.
I think especially being, a native of California, we really don't have, at least the Bay Area, we don't really have a lot of things like that going on. So it was a really cool experience to witness that for the first time a few years ago.
Interesting.
And then having, the beer booths and all that kind of stuff was a great little touch as well. And just, meeting a whole flurry of people. So
I didn't have you as a rodeo guy.
yeah, no, it's one of my sleeper picks.
Do you get dressed up, wear the cowboy hat, the flannel shirt, and all that?
Oh yeah, big belt buckle, all that.
There you go.
Well, that works out perfectly because I was going to risk it if I won the random number and take 3 so I can get my 2 favorites, and you guys didn't take them. So first round pick, I think, should be number 1 overall. Hot August Nights. You got to love it. It's August. It's all over town.
It's a good one.
Probably the biggest
it's
event
solid.
in Reno. I've been asking people around the office kind of what their favorite event is in Reno. Hot August Nights has pretty much been the majority. Weather starts to get cooler, super fun cars, and it's all encompassing. You kind of get live music, a lot of good food. So yeah, Hot August Nights, first rounder for sure.
Hot August Nights is a blast, and it's cool. Like every casino supports it. It's fun seeing, people driving around with their tops down just all over Reno up to Virginia City and that sort of thing. So
Yeah, my uncle comes up from the Bay Area too, in his like 2015 Charger.
Oh, that's nice.
We sneak into the parade. Super good time. So I got the wraparound here, 2 picks in a row. I'm gonna take the celebrity golf tournament in Tahoe.
Okay.
Took my next pick, boy.
Sick event. It's July 10th to the 14th. The first day is kind of like their practice round. So I think that's usually on a Thursday. If you get out there, that's the day they're most like signing autographs and stuff. But I've only ever pulled up on the boat to the 17th hole. I think it's the 17th hole. And
Yeah, it is the 17th.
You park the boat, and I feel like that's the better way to go because it's kind of more exclusive.
Yeah, it is, dude. And you're right there on the beach. It fills up. Everybody's partying. Like everyone's having a good time. If you are on the course, the celebs, it's super cool. A lot of them will interact with you and stuff like that. So they're just normal people like you and I.
They're
So
celebrities too. They're mostly athletes.
Yeah.
And you don't got the Kardashians out there swinging the players. But,
might be more entertaining, but the golf wouldn't be as fun to watch.
yeah, I almost caught a fall from Aaron Rodgers too.
Especially with the rivalries that they have even within the golf tournament. It just adds
There's some good
another
golfers
layer.
like
Yeah.
Rodgers, Tony Romo.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, last year Steph Curry hit the hole-in-one. That was
Yeah.
nuts to watch, right?
That's sick.
So
That's
it's definitely a good place to be.
All right, Brandon.
So I think the next one I'm gonna go with is gonna be the barbecue brews and blues.
Okay.
Um,
On my. Let me see. Why barbecue blues and
yeah,
blues?
so kind of off very similar vibes. Getting a lot of great food, a lot of great music, and then just everyone's in a really good mood. Like I said, I went for the first time a couple years ago, and it was a freaking blast. Something that I have friends coming up from my town, come up and hang out and get, like I said, eat some great food, listen to some great music. So
Yeah, that's a
love
good
it.
one. June's a good month here
Yeah.
before it starts getting really hot.
hmm
June's a good vibe. All right, Jordan.
All right, I got two picks in a row here. It's kind of tough, but I'm going to start off with Food Truck Fridays. It's something that I really love in this town.
Yes.
Me and my wife, we love to support mom and pop local restaurants, and that's really what you get with the food trucks. So getting to go there, all the food trucks come to one area. You can walk through all of them and pick what you want and try it. And it's every Friday at a park, kind of start your weekend off with some good food and some drinks and get it rolling. But local businesses is really, it makes it even more rewarding for us.
Yeah, that's a good one on my board as well. I thought Brandon, you'd be a big food truck Friday guy, taking that first round almost.
Yeah, it's one thing that like Jordan, me and my significant other, we love walking down. The park's beautiful, especially during the summer, and great food. We love watching the freaking ducks there, man. It's a good time. So
Totally, totally. All right, Jordan, you got another one. But before we get to that, we are the #1 relocation team in the state of Nevada. Here's my number and my email. I'll put it up on the screen here. If you're looking to move here, I'd love to help you out. Or if you already live in Reno and you're looking to buy or sell a house or even get into a rental, I'd love to help you out. So reach out to me. Yeah, let's get back to it.
Cool. All right. So my next pick, I'm going to pair another one in with this, but so the Aces games on Thursdays,
Yeah.
it's $2 beers
My board.
to beat, right?
Yeah.
$2 beers at a ball game is tough to beat.
Yeah.
They also have dog nights on Thursdays and there's a field out in the back. So you bring your pup, get $2 beers and have a good time down there. On top of that, I'm going to add the Reno Ice Raiders. It's a new hockey team in town. It's BYOB there. Good to go watch some hockey. It's a good family friendly environment. It's sports. It's sporting events. I think they can pair them together.
I would put it in with it for sure.
Like,
Yeah.
just for sporting events and
Put an
fun things to
asterisk
do
next
that's drinking and sports related, those two are top of my list for here.
For sure, and the 4th of July game's a blast. Always sells out. And Diamondbacks went to the World Series last year. I saw a lot of those guys come through here, so super cool.
National Guard does a flyover for it, so it's cool to see the local stuff kind of going on.
On my board for sure, Brandon.
All right, so next I'm gonna switch it up. So I'm gonna throw a concert in there. So
Okay.
my boy Jason Aldean, one of my favorite country artists. Just provides a lot of great music, a lot of great storytelling throughout his music, and he's one of my favorite artists. And I know that it's always a banging concert.
Oh, dude.
I know Jordan wanted that one.
I really did. He's like true American. You know what I mean? Been a staple of country music for a long time. I like what he stands for. I like how he sings. So I definitely wanted that one. Good pick, Brandon.
Totally. Not my first pick, honestly. I thought he was up there, but for my concert, I'll take the Dropkick Murphys. I love the Dropkick Murphys. Just punk rock Irish music.
Yeah.
I think it's so fun. They're coming here on February 15th on their St. Patty's Day tour.
That's fun.
I'm trying to get there.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I think a good amount of people grew up kind of listening to Shaping Up to Boston and stuff like that. So it's just a vibe, you know what I mean? Even if you don't listen to it every day on your way to work or anything like that, but it is a great pick.
It fires you up. All right. Since you took my Aces pick, I'm gonna take a classic. I'm gonna take a classic, just to have a pretty board. I'm gonna take the Great Reno Balloon Races. Iconic event here in Reno. People love it. One of the most known events here in Reno. I think when you see pictures of Reno and there's hot air balloons, I think people just love it here. For me personally, you got to get up too early, at like 3 or 4 in the morning, and get out there and find parking.
Yeah, that was one of the reasons why I didn't pick it. Was just because it's a mission to get out there that early.
It is.
To get like a decent spot too, and unless your house has a really great view of it, I personally don't think it's worth driving down.
Yeah, I
All
mean,
that
it's a pick for the people.
Yeah,
honestly.
absolutely.
You think of Reno Events, I think that's one of the first ones that comes to mind. And it's still cool.
Yeah, I mean,
when you're driving around and you see them in the air, it's still cool. It's in September too, which is a good month.
for me, it's just a little too like low energy, right? It's a balloon, you know what I mean? It's cool to see them light up and all that sort of stuff, but you're like, all right, cool, let's get out of here. So
Yeah, it was people's pick.
yeah,
People's
for sure.
pick for sure. I mean, I got Hot August Nights, Celebrity Golf Tournament, Dropkick Murphys, and the Great Reno Airplane Races. That's solid. I'm happy with that.
All right,
Yep.
Brandon, who you got? Last pick.
All right, last
pick for you.
So I decided to go with the crawls.
Crawl's a good one.
Yep. It's, Santa crawl, zombie crawl, the leprechaun crawl. It's always really fun to see people get dressed up and just acting insane downtown.
On my board.
Yeah.
We're getting a little too old for it, though. I almost feel like.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah.
It's still a good time down there.
It is.
Everyone gets dressed up, has a good time. So
There's usually some really good deals on drinks too.
Yeah, for sure. You get a cup for like $20, and each bar you go to, they fill up your cup. So
yeah, Leprechaun Crawl is coming up March 16th. Get those green beers.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good time. All right, final pick. Jordan, what do you got?
All right, so since I got to pick a concert, I didn't get my boy Aldine, so I'm going to go with Lainey Wilson. She's a great country artist. We actually saw her in Sacramento not too long ago, and she brought this little girl up on the stage and did like a Make-A-Wish and let the girl sing with her. Like, she's just a good person, and she's a good artist on top of it.
Yeah.
So you got to support someone like that in today's world, right? So definitely Lainey Wilson. She's great, and being in a concert, drinking, having a good time with your friends is just a fun thing for me to do.
Totally.
Great pick to round it out.
Totally, yeah. So that's our Reno Events Draft. Comment below who you think won, which board you think is most appealing to you.
Highly definitely.
Yeah, and if you're looking to move here, we would love to help you out. So reach out to me. I'd love to chat with you, see what's drawing you to Reno, see which events are your favorite, see if we can't get you into the right spot. But if you're looking for some things to do in Reno in the wintertime as well, you can check out this video. Thanks for watching.